The Ghost in Dobbs Diner, written and illustrated by Robert Alley. Mr. Dobbs ran the diner on the corner by the highway. It was always very busy. Mr. Dobbs worked so hard that he never had time to sit down. He had to help the busboy. He had to help the waitress. He had to help the cook. One day, right in the middle of lunch, the cook ran out of pickles. "Fiddlesticks," said the cook, and he asked Mr. Dobbs for more. Way in the back of the closet, Mr. Dobbs found an old dusty green bottle. He thought it was a pickle jar, so he unscrewed the top. Out swirled a twisty, twirly cloud of white smoke. It fluttered around for a minute, then introduced itself. "Samuel Sheets, ghost and world traveler," it said. "Pleased to meet you." "Oh my," was all Mr. Dobbs could say. When Samuel Sheets saw he was in Dobbs Diner, he was so happy. He had always wanted to work in a diner, so he mopped the floors for the busboy. He helped the waitress with her heavy trays. He even helped the cook with his soup. Soon everyone in Dobbs Diner was hiding. "We're not working in a diner with a ghost. Bottle him up again," they said. Mr. Dobbs would not do that. He liked Samuel Sheets. "Once you get to know him, you'll like him too. He can even cook," said Mr. Dobbs. But no one listened. "We quit," they all shouted. Samuel Sheets was very hurt. He wanted to pop himself back into his bottle. "Don't be silly. We have supper to make," said Mr. Dobbs, and he shooed Samuel Sheets into the kitchen. But when supper was ready, no one came. The busboy, the waitress, and the cook had run straight to the mayor. They had told him about the ghost in Dobbs Diner. The mayor was very upset. "I will call the police," he said. "We must get rid of that thing." Mr. Dobbs was about to lock up for the night when the mayor and 3 police officers charged through the door. "Where's that terrible, creepy ghost?" shouted the mayor. Mr. Dobbs tried to explain that the ghost was not terrible or creepy, but again, no one listened. Things looked bad for Samuel Sheets. Then Mr. Dobbs had an idea. He knew that the mayor loved good food. So he offered the mayor the supper that Samuel Sheets had cooked, but he didn't tell the mayor who the cook was. The mayor ate everything on his plate. "That was the best meal I ever had. I must meet the cook." Mr. Dobbs was happy to bring in his new helper. "Oh!" cried the mayor. And just as Mr. Dobbs had hoped, the mayor could not bring himself to bottle up such a good cook. Instead, he made friends with Samuel Sheets. Soon, Dobbs Diner was busier than ever. The busboy, the waitress, and the cook found out that working with a ghost could be a lot of fun, and Mr. Dobbs finally had time to sit down.